Well, darn. Cats jumped on my computer, turned it off. Now I gotta restart everything. Well, okay then. I'm going to create a sketch here. I'm going to make a rectangle. 5 of them. Ay ay. Ay ay, Despero. 5 rectangles. Make them all equal in length on this side. And make them 1.6 millimeters wide. And then make some construction lines to connect them. Make those construction lines equal. And make them 1/4 millimeter. And what's going on here? That is odd. Okay, make this one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the deal with this one? One, two, 3, 4. This, for some reason, is weird. Let's just make sure they're the same. And then they should not be collinear like that. This rail thing worked in when I tested it. So I'm keeping that. Making all of these the correct width. Making sure all of these are going to be the same length. Making that equal to this one. And then lining this up here. Then that's also 1.6. Make this equal to this. The short. Okay. And then make this one equal to this one. This one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. Make all of these equal. And make it, I think, 3. 4.6. Moving all these in. All right. Make more construction lines. Make them all equal. Now if I have to change the tolerance for whatever reason, I can just change one number. Same thing on these. Make this one equal to that. Cancel that. Make this one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. Make this one equal to this one as well. And then make this one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. And this one equal to this one. And then I should be able to still, there we go. Then that's going to be 4 this time, because in my tests 2 was kind of flimsy. And then right, I gotta project all this. simple line here will do. And then make sure this one's lined up here, and this one's lined up here, and this one's lined up here. And that this one's lined up with this one, lined up with this one. Extrude this, and this by 0.1. Take this sketch and extrude all of these bits. Oh, hang on. Let me go back into the sketch. I need to make some lines to exclude this bit so that these things don't accidentally stick together. Now I can two, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, and make that start at an object, and the object will be how do I select this particular plane? Well, start at an offset of 0.1 and make it 3, because 2 was pretty flimsy. And that screwed up. There are only 2 bodies. There's this body and there's this body. So what happened there? This object here, distance 3. Alright, now that I've got what I want, I can select the profiles. That right there. That's being selected. I don't know why. Okay. That is weird. Okay. Go back into the sketch. Put a line there just to put a line here. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll create a new sketch on this plane, and then I'll just I see. Okay. That will be simple enough when I change things, but I will just put a rectangle out to here, and 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 make sure that they are aligned with where they gotta be. Now I can extrude this and this and this and this and these and these and that by about 3. What happened there? It combined all these bodies together. Why did it do that? Because I need to get rid of these bits. There we go. 1, 2, 3. What is that body there with the big ol'... Oh! Never mind. Okay. So that's these bits. And then extrude these bits. This way by a distance of 15 per segment times 5 segments plus 4 gaps in between the segments times 1/4 of a millimeter in each gap. And now I can mirror all the bodies. Hang on. First, I will put a plane here just to be absolutely sure that I have it. Now, I will mirror the bodies across that plane. And I did everything correctly, so that there are 5 bodies. That's the easy part done. Now it's time to add in the little snapping mechanism, which I have tested, and I do have some modifications for, but it should still be mostly the same. So on segment 1, first I'm gonna rename these. Segment 1. Name this one a segment 2. Segment 3. I don't know what happened there. Segment 4. And segment 5. Okay. Get rid of segment everything but 1. I'll bring out 2. let's create a line of 3.5. That's 4.5. And then I'm going to offset this. No, hang on. And so I need to put a rectangle around here and a distance from here to here of 3.5, because I need to measure things. And then if I do 3.5 here, and I put a 4 there, or 4.5 there, and I trim this, and that's a distance of 1.25. I like that. Okay. Alright. So that's the first change, is from 3.25 to 3.5 as the distance from the center of the hole to the edge. So now I'm going to pattern this the same way as I did before. 2 copies, distance of -50, because it needs to go up, and extrude this out, get rid of segment 2 so that I have space to do this. Now take segment 2 and I project just a minute. If I want it to be oh, I see. Hang on. Oh, I see. It's because I have it upside down. That's right. What were to happen if I made it go the other way? Not much. Okay. I will project this here circle. And then I will invisimify this. I will offset this by -1/4, and I will put a rectangle around it, and that's going to be 3.5, and that's going to be 3.5. And then it's going to be another rectangle, and it's going to be again 1, 1, and 1. These worked before, but now I'm going to actually change the distance of this from being this long to probably about half that. Should work. And I need this to also be 3.5. So now the only thing that can move should be this. Okay. So So if I change this to say, no, I'm not trying to. So I change this to say 50. That'll go up that far. I don't want it to be 50. I want it to be maybe 25. And now the next change I'm going to make is that's going to be ever so slightly smaller. I don't like that being. That's going to be slightly bigger. And that is the next thing that I need to test out. To test out the functioning of the snapping mechanism. Let's see. So I will mirror all these features then. This feature and that feature and across this plane. So now if I, okay, so segment 2 looks good and segment 1 looks good, and they fit each other. Okay, one thing I forgot to make is this. That is driven? Why is that driven? $45. 1 warnings. Sketch 5. Why? Because these are being done. Okay. Okie dokie. And so segments 1 and 2 are good. 3, 4, and 5 I can put those in later. But for now I'm just testing on segment 1 and 2 because that's all I need to work on to check and make sure this works. I do kind of want to make this ever so slightly bigger. Maybe. So maybe I should get rid of its equality. Like I should make them all equal to each other, but I should make them not equal to this. Meh. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna save here. Duel Disks. Scoping. Save. 2-player version 1.5. And now I'm going to save these. How many triangles is that? 460 is not very many. Yes, replace it. Segment 2, save as mesh. How many? 932. That's a lot of triangles, but that makes sense. Well, it's not that many. Alright, save it. Yes, replace it. And now I will slice this, print it, test it, and see how well it works.